The following message is brought to you by an American hero. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Hey Alyx, how you doing, my friend? It's your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle. And I want to congratulate you on celebrating 10 years on your YouTube channel. That is awesome, my friend. Here's to 10 more years and much more success. I wish you the best. Take care and God bless. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's World.
Man, oh man. How's about we try this again? Welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I am your host, Alyx, just Alyx, and you are watching redo number 2 of my live stream. Yep, my earlier live stream died because my internet was crappy. I couldn't get it back, so it just crapped out on me. So I'm hoping this one does better. If you don't succeed, try again. And hopefully, two times is a charm. Because I'm not doing it 3 times. If this one goes out, it goes out. And we'll do it a different day. But thank you all for joining me. Thank you guys for coming in for me to talk about AEW Dynamite Fight for the Fallen, which featured the comeback match for Bryan Danielson, which easily is one of Daniel Garcia's best. I think it's his best match, honestly. He's had some awesome matches. The first one with Wheeler Yuta and this one with Bryan Danielson. Jesus Christ. Phenomenal matches. And I thought tonight's show, easily one of the best Dynamites all year. All year. Top 10. Maybe even top 5. This was crazy from the opening match. From Jon Moxley versus Roosh to Bryan Danielson versus Daniel Garcia. This was a great show. Oh my god, we got storyline progressions. We had great promos. We had a lot of stuff, including returns. Great returns. And heel turns. And face turns. Lots of turns. Twists and turns. I loved it. Dynamite's getting back to full strength because we're seeing the returns of Bryan Danielson. Next week is going to be Adam Cole. Very soon, Kenny Omega. They introduced the Trios Championships. Those of you following reports, they said they weren't going to bring those in unless Kenny Omega was returning. So guess what? Kenny Omega's coming back. CM Punk is scheduled to come back, but he most likely won't be wrestling until a lot later. He's been having foot issues. And that's expected because you don't know how foots heal. They're very complicated things. But CM Punk is expected to be coming back very soon. He's already doing media appearances. He's doing Comic Cons and stuff. I'm excited. AEW is about to get back to full strength. And I can't wait for it. And right in time. All Out is 6 weeks away. We got plenty of time to make this show one of the best shows all year. And it's looking like it. It's shaping up to be one of the best shows all year. So let's not waste any time. Let's pay these bills and get right to the review. And then let you guys go. Sounds good? If this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all of my content when it comes out. While you're at it, help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership. Click that join button and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing. Whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or review, past, present, or future. And don't forget to, give thanks. Hit that super thanks button and donate using super thanks if you're watching me after the fact. You can also, wait for it, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at Just Alyx Central. Also, give me a follow on Instagram and give me a follow on Spotify. But don't forget to give me a follow on TikTok, for I am the tickest of the talkest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo, and yes, Super Chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast. To get your thoughts played live on the air, email me at justalyxsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi, and please get yourself a t-shirt today. Pro Wrestling Tees, get your old school The Last Man t-shirt, get your new school Alyx's World t-shirt, but most important, get you a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie, America, cause it's the remix. Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! T-shirt made by Active Firestar Heart. All this down below in the description box. And are you someone who hates reading? Like if I was to show you this book, you would have a traumatic event right in front of me. Like, you one of those kids that back in the day, the teacher would be like, okay, Jimmy, little Jimmy, I need you to read pages 3 and 37. Go. In contrast, neglecting, criticizing, and belittling others were unintentionally. If you was one of those kids, I'm just the man for you. How's about I introduce you to Audible? Audible is here to make your reading experience so much better. You can get books like this, Fred Factor, on Audible today, as well as wrestling books. Jon Moxley, Chris Jericho, Bryan Danielson, whatever floats your boat. How can I hook you up with it? How's about we get a quick word from my sponsor, and then we'll get to some shoutouts. Today's video is sponsored by Audible. Audible is the leading provider of audiobooks. They have over 180,000 audiobooks to choose from, including books written by wrestling legends like Chris Jericho, Mick Foley, Bryan Danielson, Drew McIntyre, and Jim Ross. Today, if you visit www.audibletrial.com, just Alyx, you can get one free audiobook of your choosing. Audible is the best place for audiobooks, and I cannot recommend it enough. In my time, I've listened to Chris Jericho's The Best in the World and Bryan Danielson's Yes books, both narrated by them personally. And here's the best part. Even if your membership wears out or you just aren't satisfied with the product, you can cancel your free trial at any time, and your audiobooks are yours to keep. So again, go to audibletrial.com, just Alyx, and begin your journey today. All right, and we here. Thank you guys for joining me on this stream. I am very much aware I am live with other YouTubers, and you chose me for your live stream review. I am grateful for that. So hopefully you guys are here. Be sure you like the video. The more you like the video, the more opportunities I will get to be recommended here on the YouTube space. So be sure you hit that like button and leave a comment after the fact. I see that troll. He is getting blocked now. Yeah, that's getting out of hand now. Like people are just showing up on my stream and stuff. But we good. He is blocked. He is done. We not dealing with it. All right. Show some love to the moderators. Ultra Sean 97, Firestar Heart, Alyx, Demian, Guys of the Hawk, who help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you. And of course, show some love to everybody here, including Mr. Unfamiliar. Mr. Unfamiliar recently won himself a free form to the Wrestle Rumble Pick'em contest, where he could potentially win $500. If you win, buddy, split it with me. No, I'm joking. Just give me a shout out if you win. And I think other than that, y'all know the rest of it. Raw Cognizance. Check out my podcast, Raw Cognizance. We are back in it this Saturday to produce more stuff. We got a lot of content coming your way this week, so be sure you're subscribed and you check it out. All right, let's get these shoutouts out the way so I can talk about this show. We got, of course, Chemo Embryo, Nintendo Porn Company Conspiracy. Great, Reginald Scott. Khalil does everything. We got Jason Lewis. Does AEW need more belts? Probably not. I'm cool with it. Axel Bonella, King of Hierco Mundo, who says, what a dynamite. It was fire all night. Fire! Sean Ireland says, I'm not a big fan of the trios titles. Six-man tag team matches are getting played out too much. Debatable. Anthony White. We also see Wrestle Spider. Who else we got? Robert Brown, Jack King, Adam Ritter, the Cerebral Assassin Christopher Carter, Joey Segura, that's that right? Joey Segura. And happy birthday, to Rachel S. Rachel S. has joined us for her birthday, and I am pleasured to have her here. Be sure you say happy birthday to Rachel S., ladies and gentlemen. I hope she has a good one. BW Rosa, Ashley Greer Crowder. Def Not Zach, definitely not Zach. Ropunk, and last but not least, let's give the last shout out to Chase5677. Thank you all for being here. You guys are great. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. As I said before, you could have joined any other stream with a lot of other people, but you came to me, and I appreciate that. So like the video, leave a comment, and let's get right to it. Let's not waste any time. I'm going to pause Super Chats. And yeah, I'm going to go right into the review. I'm going to go right into it. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. Recently on, I forgot which con it was. I think it was Comic-Con. Whatever con that CM Punk visited, he had an opportunity to speak on Vince McMahon retiring. And I posted the video on my Twitter. You guys can go look for it yourself. He basically said in more terms than not, better words than I ever could, nothing's going to change. He says, okay, Vince stepped down, so what? He's still majority stockholder, shareholder. He can still make calls and do things and run things from behind scenes. But even if he was to leave, the infrastructure there, it's a mess. He brought up the fact that Sasha Banks and Naomi walked out because they had bigger balls than anyone else, and they told the world that they're immature, unprofessional, and they let us down. Brock Lesnar does the same thing, and nothing happens to him. Yeah, he's done with it. I said that too. I'm like, okay, that looks really bad, by the way. Horribly bad. And he's right. It looks real bad. But yeah, he doesn't think anything's going to change. He thinks WWE is going to stay the same, and things are just going to get worse. So, we'll have to see about that one. I somewhat agree with CM Punk, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that both companies get good. I think Triple H, over time, will make the company good. It will make the company profitable. It'll make the company a lot more easier to watch. But it is going to take us time to get there. I don't know about y'all. But yeah, give me your thoughts about what CM Punk said. He's probably right for the most part. He's probably not going to get any better. Man, let's talk about this show. This show was awesome. I think it was close to a sellout. It wasn't necessarily a sellout, but it sounded like it. The DCU Center in Worcester, Massachusetts. Great crowd. They were loud throughout the entire night. It was beautiful. Great crowd. And we kicked it off right off the bat with a match. Love the match we kicked it off with. Jon Moxley taking on Rush. So Rush was getting a lot of love from fans because of his match with Dragon Lee at Ring of Honor. And apparently he's been undefeated since coming to AEW. This was his first match that he lost. And he didn't just lose. He put up a fight and he passed out. So that was a great match for him. And again, I don't know much about Rush. I don't need to know much about him to see that he's a great wrestler. I feel like I would be more invested if I knew who he was. If they had done a better job of introducing him and telling me what his character is, how he thinks, his motivations, I think I would be more invested into the match. But the match was great. So Moxley beats Rush by basically bulldog choked him out, and he didn't pin him. He protected him in that loss. That was good. Jericho comes out. The Jericho Appreciation Society comes out with their newest member, Anna Jay. And Jericho basically said, look, bitch, I want that ass. What? I want a piece of that ass. What? No, I want your title. He wants a title match, goddammit, in 2 weeks. And Jon Moxley said, sure, bitch. Come get it. Quake at the Lake. Chris Jericho versus Jon Moxley. So, clearly, Eddie Kingston's going to interfere and cost him, right? That seems to be the right thing to do, right? Is that what we're going to do? That should be the thing we do. I hope so. But yeah, Anna Jay got on the microphone too. Anna Jay's all like, hey, I'm Anna J.S. I'm Anna J.A.S. Get it? J.A.S. J. Okay. She's like, I'm back, and I'm awesome, and I'm sexy, and I'm powerful. I'm like, all right, I'm not hating on it. I like it. NJ's a heel now. Cool with me. Shoot. You look at her and you go, Jungle Boy, you lucky bastard. You lucky bastard. Well, yeah, that was a nice segment. Let's see how it goes. I mean, I don't know. I'm not too sure where we're going to go from Jericho versus Moxley. Again, they could go Jericho versus Eddie Kingston again, but they might go Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho. We'll see. Either one's good with me. By the way, Moxley said he wants Lionheart Chris Jericho, not Le Champion or The Wizard. So we'll see how that one goes. Danhausen. Danhausen. Oh my god, Danhausen. Danhausen versus Absolute Ricky Starks. I love this match. I love this match. Danhausen is a star. That boy came out and he got a big pop, a big reception. But you know who also got a big reception? Ricky Starks. Is it just me, or is this guy, like, I'm noticing that he's starting to get a little bit more love from the crowd as time goes by. Yeah, man, I'm feeling it. So, you know, he's holding the FTW title, gets inside the ring, told Danhausen that he's about to beat that ass, and Danhausen puts up a bit of a fight. The crowd's behind him, but then one spear, and Danhausen's done. Because, you know, Danhausen's not someone you're supposed to take seriously. He's supposed to get his ass kicked. But yeah, Danhausen gets speared and Ricky Starks retains. But then post-match, Ricky Starks gets on the microphone and says, Danhausen was very nice and very evil. But he's not absolute. And just like last week, he got a little bit more left in the tank. And so he calls out someone to come challenge him. And oh my god, what is easily one of the biggest pops all night, Hook answers the challenge. And oh baby, Worcester lost their shit when Hook entered, wearing his daddy's shorts. Well, colored shorts. Then he gets into the ring, the bell rings, Hook beats that ass. He tosses him to and fro. Ricky Starks, as much charisma as he can, tries to hold him off, but he couldn't do it. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy how badly Hook whooped his ass. And then, of course, he hits in the Taz mission, and Ricky Starks taps out. We have a new FTW champion. New FTW champion Hook. The same belt that his dad introduced. It was so goddamn good. I loved it. But you know what I loved even more? What happened after Hook won. But yeah, Hook being an FTW champion just seems right. That feels right. But post-match, we get an interview from Absolute Ricky Starks with Powerhouse Hobbs at his side. Ricky says, obviously he lost, and he's no stranger to losing. And he's okay with that. But he wants everyone to know that he was given the title when people thought it was a noose, and he turned it into a tie. Ooh, I love that line. He took metal and leather and made it into gold. He did it, and he exceeded all expectations. Yes, he did. He busted his ass every day and deserves to be here and talk to us for more than 40 seconds. Yes, he does. People in the back tell him to be patient, wait your turn, but he's tired of hearing that. His time is now. And now you're like, okay, Ricky. Okay. Yeah, you're having the promo. This is what I'm talking about. It's the promo of his career. And then, right before he can really get into it, boom. Powerhouse Hobbs knocks him out. Decks him. Turns on him. Hits him with a spine buster. Yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs turned on Ricky Starks, which means Ricky Starks just went babyface. Wow. Babyface Ricky Starks. I'm ready for it. This is awesome. Like, when it comes to Ricky Starks, he is one of those talents I think everyone knows is good. Everyone knew he was good the moment he debuted against Cody Rhodes. We just knew. And we knew that he was going to be something special. It was only a matter of time. And holy shit, I'm ready for it. Let's give him a strong push. I would love to see him win that TNT title. I know right now Wardlow is the guy who's holding the belt. He's not going to be Wardlow. But man, Ricky Starks being a champion, a legitimate champion, I'm ready for it. I was happy. I was happy to see him get this moment here. So I'm looking forward to seeing him fight Powerhouse Hobbs. That's gonna be a good feud. It really is. And how do you think Ricky Starks will work out as a babyface? The Acclaim cut a promo backstage saying that this Friday they're gonna show a music video announcing what type of match they will have against the Ass Boys. Interesting. Then we got, we got Sammy Guevara versus Dante Martin. In the corner of Sammy Guevara, we had Ty Conti. But in the corner of Dante Martin, we had, Sky Blue. Not Sky Blue, but Sky Blue. That girl in them jean shorts. God damn. I'm just saying. That girl, man, when she glows up, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, God damn. She was hot. But this match was hot too. This match was awesome. Lots of counters, lots of 360s, 450s, 630s, all that kind of stuff. Just a lot of great high-flying action, great counters, people landing on their feet when they shouldn't be, and lots of Matrix shit. Lots of spot festing in the Matrix. If that's something that interests you, you'll love this match. I did. It was awesome. There was one spot in the match where Sammy went to go, I think back suplex Dante off the ropes. Dante landed on his foot, and I thought he snapped his ankle. I'm like, oh shit, that's not good. But he's okay. He finished the match. But he lost. He lost to Sammy Guevara hitting the GTH. Go to hell. And pinned him 1, 2, 3. Great match, though. And then afterwards, Sammy starts beating up Dante. Ty starts beating up Sky Blue. And then Eddie Ortiz and Ruby run out to make the save. Oh, by the way, Anna Jay went out there too to start beating up Sky Blue. But Ruby Soho made the save. So I'm all good with it, man. You already know that Eddie's probably going to get back to Chris Jericho eventually. But yeah, man, that's dope. Sanjay Dutt, Jay Lethal, and Satnam Singh challenged the Best Friends to a match on Friday. Then we got Jungle Boy Jack Perry promo. Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Oh, man. Man, I'm excited about this. Where do I start? So, Tony Schiavone introduces him. Within seconds, Jungle Boy gets on that microphone and says, Christian, you're the biggest pussy he's ever met in his entire life. That crowd lost their minds. That boy said, use a pussy. You puss bag. Use a pussy. Pussy. Use a pussy. Pussy. Use a pussy. I said that use a pussy. It was so good. That was so good, man. But then he continues, though. He ain't done. He congratulates him for being more relevant than he's ever been in his life and tells him off for tucking and running the second Perry came back. And he doesn't get his motivation. What? You throw him out of the Battle Royal a year ago? He missed out on bonuses? For somebody wrestling as long as Christian has, that shouldn't be a big deal. But then he realized why Christian, why Christian needed the money. Because he's strapped for cash because his wife just divorced his bitch ass. I was like, get him, Jack Perry! Get him, Jack Perry! He says he's just like the bad guys in movies with turtlenecks and small pricks. He's like, that's why his wife left him. I was like, yo, Jungle Boy ain't got no chill. And that's why he needed someone to protect him like Luchasaurus. But then he gets interrupted by Christian backstage. Cage says Luchasaurus made a big mistake because he's seen how he can guide him and his future as a potential main eventer. But he threw it all away to remain with Jungle Boys and become his lapdog. He didn't run away because he was scared, but because he was afraid of what he might do to Jack. And the next thing he'll do is drape him in a body bag. Oh my goodness, that was dark. The next thing he'll drape over him is a body bag. And then he won't need to worry about his father being disrespected because he can take a grave right next to him. Yo! Love that. Love that so freaking much. So I'm super excited about Jungle Boy and Christian. That match is gonna be fucking phenomenal. I'm excited about a lot of stuff on this show, man. It makes me very happy. You know what I mean? Alright, you know what also makes me happy? Come over with me to Twitter. Really, really quickly. Around this point of the show, they announced that next week, Adam Cole, baby, and the Undisputed Elite return. Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, and Adam Cole are back. The Undisputed Elite is back together, baby. New day. Oh, excuse me. All day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm excited about this. Oh, we're not done yet. Guess what else was happening? We're coming to Canada. Excuse me. They're going to Canada. October 12th and 13th, they will be showing up in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. For the first time. That crowd is going to be lit. And then, of course, I would remiss if I don't talk about this. They have introduced new Trios Championships. AEW World Trios titles, which is all you need to know that Kenny Omega is officially back. People are shitting on it like, oh my god, we're going to get more titles. I'm like, yeah, why not? Look how big the roster is. Fuck it. Let's do Trios titles. I'm all for it. I'm excited about it. I think the finals for the tournament is at All Out. So that means Kenny and the Bucks might be wrestling very, very soon. So, good news. Very good news in the world of wrestling. Young Bucks are backstage. They're talking about entering the tournament. And they're like, but we need a third partner. And then Hangman Page showed up. And they're like, that's my buddy. But then Hangman Page, starts talking to the Dark Order. And the Young Bucks are like, okay, we gonna leave now. Since you left us for someone else. I'm like, yeah, he fucking did. Let's see here. Smart, Mark Sterling, and Tony Nese lose to Shane, Swerve Strickland in a handicap match. Swerve handed them their ass. While that was happening, Keith Lee was ambushed backstage by Josh Woods. And Tony Nese was ambushed in the ring after the match. So it looks like we're building to a tag team title match between Shane and Lee taking on Josh Woods and Tony Nese. Sounds good to me. House of Black promo about how God and the devil are the same thing these days. And that's where guys like Malachi and Miro come to play. Miro spent his entire life worshiping the throne, but he'll make it so that Miro sits on the throne and everyone kneels to him. He's basically telling the world that Miro should join the House of Black. I would like it. And then Brody King did something no one expected. Brody King was like, hey, Darby Allin, I want to challenge you to a match. I want to fight you in a coffin match. And you're like, oh, fuck, they gonna kill each other. Then they show highlights of Pac defending the All-Atlantic Championship across the world. And then we get to the Women's Championship match. Thunder Rosa taking on Miyu Yamashita. Yamitsu. Not Yamashita. Yamashita. That's it, right? Miyu Yamashita. Close enough. Miyu. A rematch from their first encounter that took place on Dark. This match was great. Miyu, I've seen her wrestle before. I've always known she was awesome. But she was really good in this match with Thunder Rosa. Oh, it was so goddamn good. They tore it up. Great women's wrestling. And again, Thunder Rosa continuing to build her legacy as one of the best female wrestlers today. If not the best. I think she's the best, but you can at least argue she is one of the best. This was a great match, man. They played off of their first match beautifully. Like how in the first match it ended with a roll-up. They did that same roll-up here and Thunder Rosa kicked out. Love that. That was good. That was really smart. But Thunder Rosa did retain by hitting the Fire Thunder Driver. And then it was announced afterwards there will be Thunderstorm taking on Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter. With Reba in their corner. So, very excited about that. I think the last thing we can talk about is the return of Bryan Danielson, right? Yeah, the comeback match for Bryan Danielson. Let me tell y'all something. This match was phenomenal. Oh my God, outstanding match between Bryan Danielson and Daniel Garcia. I loved every second of it. It had me second guessing if he was hurt or not. Because when he did that shotgun drop kick and then he laid down the ring, I went, shit. Please don't be hurt. Please don't be hurt. Please don't be hurt. He wasn't. He was selling like a motherfucker, but it felt like he hurt himself. Oh, this put Daniel Garcia over like $1 million. Bryan Danielson made Daniel Garcia he made him into a main event player. He did. This was awesome. Loved this match. And not at one point did I feel Bryan Danielson looked weak or he was buried. Nah, they protected him very well. He was well protected. He had interference from Jake Hager, which allowed Daniel Garcia to beat him. So I thought it was awesome. Thought it was a great match. But that upset victory, Daniel Garcia pinning Bryan Danielson, was not expecting that. But I'm happy they did it. That was awesome. I did not expect Daniel Garcia to beat Bryan Danielson, but I'm glad that he did. Because it's about time Daniel got some love. That's just my thoughts. Oh, this crowd was on their feet throughout the entire show. They loved this match in particular. Lots of yes chants. But Daniel Garcia did beat Bryan Danielson by having him pass out to his submission move. And then the show ends with Daniel Garcia standing on top. Oh my God. Look at that. New stars being created. And that is my review of Dynamite. Love the show. Again, one of the top 5 Dynamites all year. I love everybody involved. Love the Jungle Boy Jack Perry promo with Christian. Loved everything with Ricky Starks, Danhausen, and then the turn for Powerhouse Hobbs. Loved Thunder Rosa versus Miyu. Loved Jon Moxley versus Roosh. Loved the main event, Bryan Danielson versus Daniel Garcia. Loved seeing Shane kick the face of Smart Mark and Tony Nese. I loved everything about this show. This show was great. It's awesome. So if you haven't seen it, please go watch it for yourself. All right, y'all. Usually I would play super chats. I don't think I have any, and usually I would go to the live chat afterwards. I'm gonna cut it off here. I'm tired. Like, I've been trying to stay awake this entire stream, and I'm tired. But do not worry. I will be back tomorrow for my SummerSlam preview in the afternoon. So you will see me back here, and I'll do a live chat reaction, interaction with y'all after that. But yeah, we'll definitely get to that later on. But yeah, like, tune in tomorrow. And then, of course, we got a stream on Friday and then Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to be doing streams for the next few days. I need to get my rest. So, look for streams to happen. But in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Please be kind to yourselves. Please be aware that, you don't know what's out there. Okay? So love yourselves. Take care of the people around you. And always know you're welcome back here. Right here in Alyx's World. A place that is, was, and forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm out of here. Peace.